I am out for a walk, so figured I would just speak from my heart. So this is Coaching with Blaise. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna speak really openly. And I'm a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, and while that's my business, right? A lot of the transformation that comes with the women I teach and coach is from things that are so much deeper than exercise or deeper than eating their protein. And that's why I started this channel, because I felt like, man, if I was able to receive these lessons 10 years ago, my life would look so much different. And I don't have any regret, but I really think it would look a lot different. So I want to talk about self-abandonment today. And it's not going to be too long of a video, but I want to talk about the 4 ways that we as women self-abandon and why this is detrimental, not just to our mental health, right? But to our values, to our inner compass, to our intuition, to our integrity, and to our physical health too, because it's all connected. So the first thing is that I feel that as women, we can over-attune. And when we're talking about attunement, you can argue that it's positive because we're so empathetic and we're so able to feel other people's pain and feel sadness and feel happy, right? Whenever people feel things. But oftentimes what I used to do and what I want to share about today is this self-abandonment where we're over-attuning and we're over sensitizing ourselves to someone else. And the reason that this is detrimental is because when we oversensitize ourselves to someone else, my arm is really sore, we are not attuning to ourselves. So actually, even though it's a gift that as women we can attune to ourselves, it's also kind of a curse in the same way, because we will just convince ourselves that whatever we're feeling is not that big of a deal. And so something I really feel like I stopped doing when I stopped self-abandoning is I stopped taking on, let's talk about in relationship, his energy and trying to make sure he was feeling okay. Because yes, I would do that in partnership, but what I'm more interested in these days that I don't self-abandon is how can I understand how I feel and what's right for me? So I want you to think about that. When is the last time you over-attuned to someone, and what did that look like for you? Because I think it's going to look different for everyone, right? For some people, maybe they pretend something is okay because they want their partner to feel like it's okay, but actually for them, it's literally not okay, right? When's the last time you attuned to something thinking you could make it work, but actually you knew in your gut that it wasn't going to work, but you were overly attuning to them and more focused on how they felt than how you felt? So that's the number 1 way that I used to self-abandon. The second one is with my time. So as women, and myself especially, I can be very accommodating to people's time, to people's schedules, and yes, this is a good thing. But in other ways, it's kind of detrimental because, for example, when I first started dating 7 years ago, I'm recently out of a relationship, but when I first started dating, a man would ask me what I was doing, and all of a sudden I'm taking my Friday night, which is the best night of the week, or my Saturday, and I'm giving it to this random person that hasn't earned it yet. And I'm not saying that we have to be drill sergeants or super intense, but what I'm saying is, are you abandoning your time? Are you abandoning the relationship that you have with yourself, with your friends, with your workouts, with your nutrition, with your sleeping habits, just so that you can see a guy or a girl if you're gay? I'm open and affirming, so whatever works for you. And I wish that I knew that devoting time to my friendships and keeping those people in my life that care for me and my family and keeping commitments to myself. These are things I do now with lots of practice, right? It's been a while. I've been doing this thing, but like I never used to be this way. And so it's important to think about, like, are you abandoning your time? And the reason that this like high goes even deeper is that your time is like your only resource you can't get back. And I have definitely given away, I can't say I've given away years because I don't waste a lot of time, but I have given away months of my life to people who would happily discard me. And that does not make me feel good. And do you know why I did that? Because I wanted to feel loved and I wanted to feel chosen. And like, I wanted to feel, I guess, like I was in this like partnership or like in this thing. And then when I'm actually in it, I'm like, is this worth it? Is it worth giving my time to this person? So how do you abandon with time? That's number 2. Number 3 is with shape-shifting your personality. And the way that I used to do this was with hobbies. So this is one we have to stop doing, ladies. Perfect example. When I was in college, I dated this guy. We had a healthy relationship, but he loved skiing, okay? This man loved to ski. And I was obsessed with him / in love, and we were like children, okay? We were like 18, so whatever. I wanted him to like me so bad that I started going to the mountain every single weekend, going snowboarding, trying to keep up with him and his friends. And like, yeah, it was fun. I enjoy it. But what being single for 7 years taught me is that there are so many other hobbies I much prefer that are not being in the snow. I'm an island girl and I like rock climbing and I like running, I like yoga, weights, I like free diving. Like there's so many things I like, but like, are you shape-shifting your hobbies to pretend that you like a sports team when you actually don't? Or you like trucks when really you want to drive a Prius? Or you like steak when really you're a vegetarian? Like, we have to stop doing this, ladies. It's just, I kick my younger self in so many ways because, again, I could have saved myself so much if I just stayed true to me. But really, the only way you can actually, sorry about the wind, stay true to yourself is when you actually have enough time to like develop what you like and develop yourself. And to be honest, a lot of women don't get this time, and I understand that. So if you're like, Blaise, I don't even have the time to find a new hobby that I like, I feel you. I've been in those like points in my life before, and I get it. But when we don't abandon what we truly like, we attract people that actually like the things that we like. Like, I have met so many cool men doing the activities I love to do. And it's been great because those activities I came to because of me. I didn't start rock climbing because I wanted some guy to like me. I started rock climbing there's like a deeper reason, but like mostly because I wanted to do something that felt fun and interesting and exciting. And that was adventurous because I had been doing Ironman, and Ironman was so exhausting and not really that fun. So yeah, we have to stop abandoning with our hobbies and like when I say personality, it's the context of, just pretending you're into something that you're actually not. So that's number 3. And the last one is the way we abandon our values. This is probably the biggest self-abandonment that I have experienced. We got someone on a bike, and probably the one I've witnessed my friends go through a lot is like, dude, I don't know what your political affiliation is, and I'm not honestly going to get political with this, but like, if you support something and they support something else, why in the actual hell are you pretending it's okay with you? If you're not into misogyny, why are you dating a guy who doesn't care about misogyny or who's actually misogynistic? Or if you know you want to have children, but you're going to date a guy who doesn't want kids, and then 5 years down the line, you're wondering, shit, like, how am I going to have kids because my clock is ticking, right? Values. And this is like the part of dating that's really changed for me in my 30s that, again, I wish I knew all of this. That's why I'm telling you what I wish I knew. This is what's changed, is that I can love a guy, I can like him so much, have so much amazing chemistry, we have such a good time together, but if we don't want the same things, I'm done. I'm out, I'm gone, there's the door, poof, I'm gone. I'm gone. Because what I want, it's not anything crazy. Wanting to have a family and be in a committed partnership, there are plenty of men that want that. So if there are men that don't want that, that's fine, there's the door. But when I was in my 20s, I would like abandon myself and think that I could change this person, I can make it work. And the reality is, ladies, you're not gonna change him, okay? You're just not. And if he doesn't want kids, he's not gonna have kids for you. He's just not. And even if he does have kids, he could like end up not wanting to do any of the parenting because he never wanted them in the first place. We gotta stop with the self-abandonment. And I say all of this from such a loving place, and it really feels today like, it just feels like it's coming from my heart because some shit went down today and it's kind of crazy. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope that talking about the 4 ways in which we self-abandon as women was helpful to you. And if it was, like and subscribe. If it wasn't, tell me what else you want to see. And I will see you on the next one. If you have questions about coaching, let me know in the comments and we can talk. I'll see you later. Bye.